Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. This is Sai Ganesh. I'm going to start this lecture series, which learns it through unconventional way. So this lecture today we are going to talk about is something that we don't usually do. So my question is, have you ever wondered what really happens when you write slash include stdio.h? So the code line is h. So this is something which you already see. You see many a times. You see this code line, many places, many default codes have this thing. So why we have it? So today we are not just going to use it. We are going to open it up and explore what's inside. Okay. So I welcome you all for this episode. First episode of C language the other way around, or C language the unconventional way. So I'm Ganesh and I'm going to start this and dive deep into this. So what exactly is this stdio.h? We need to know about it. So what is stdio.h? Why we need it? Why we actually need stdio.h? Okay, there should be a reason for it, right? Why we need stdio.h and stuff. So let's go over our generic open any online GDB. I'm opening a browser. So let me open some online GDB company. So before even going deep into it and stuff, we are going to view. This is the code. I haven't done anything. I just opened it. And this is the code. And the code includes stdio.h, right? I think you are able to see this. This includes stdio.h. Why we need it? There should be, I mean, everyone might say it's a preprocessor derivatives or it's a pre-processing code or stuff like that. But why we need to include it? Couldn't this code run without including it? Let's check it out. So if I do run this, what happens? The hello world is printed. So that's what printf is meant for. But what if I exclude this? What if I didn't include this? stdio.h. Let's see if it run as previous. So the warning is saying that implicit declaration of function printf. That means there is no declaration of function printf being there. So that's why it was showing this error. Or second is include stdio.h or provide a declaration of printf. That's one thing. Or incompatible implicit declaration of built-in function printf. Usually we all know that printf is a built-in function, but it's built-in doesn't mean that it's already always available. It should be taught to the compiler through this file called stdio.h. So this what is stdio.h is standard input output files. It's usually we call them as standard input output files. So and we can understand it as standard input output. Usually we can understand it as standard input output. So what are the standard inputs and outputs? We have to understand that what are standard inputs and outputs which we use in C. Let's call them as printf, right? For giving the output, scanf for taking the input. So what else we have? Think of them. There are many actually. Apart from this, what else we have? Think of them. Mm, so printf, scanf, and there are many more functions. We'll look into them one by one. But this and I'm say what I'm about to say is stdio.h is something which defines these input output wala functions. Okay. So let's in this code, I'm going to use uh, I'm going to use Ubuntu because We want to do one convention. I'm not gonna use existing views. Let me build the Ubuntu. Let it take time to. It will take time. Yes, it got stuck. So here also we can do that. But what I wanted to show you is what exactly is stdio.h have. So there is a path called user which we want to go into. So in Linux we have something called cd change direct. So if I do go into user and ls is listing the items. So we have these items. But I want to see includes actually. So I will go into includes because yeah. After this, I want to go into something called, before going into it, let's see what it was having. See, the includes are having so many files, threads db underscore db, threads.h, time.h, memory.h, malloc.h. Let's search for math.h as well. stdio.h is there, syscalls.h, and we have very known items here. We can make a lot of learning from here. If we learn like this is going to be a lot of learning. And math.h, everything is there. We need not learn explicitly. Everything is there. So what we want to view here is we are going to view stdio.h. So there is a editor called Nano which we use now. Nano is a editor like we have text editors. Nano is one of the text editor in uh, Ubuntu Linux system. This is Ubuntu. So nano and space and whatever file you want to open, stdio dot h. So let's see. The weight is not needed here. Let's see what it has. So this is the nano opening up the stdio.h, which is already existing. I haven't written. So we know we if you're not aware of this, slash if define if and def slash define slash include everything are preprocessor derivatives. Usually these comes within the preprocessor code. So you can easily understand slash define means we are defining something. Slash include means we are including something. Slash if and def means we are defining something. And n means usually we will learn it later, but slash if slash and if stuff. There are many things, but for that, for now, slash define means we are defining something. Slash include means we are including something. These are uh, like some more core derivatives files. We also have them in here, but for now, just exclude them. So we are including all of this. But for now, let's don't look into that level. These are compiler written codes. So let's go into something which we see. We always see that end of file and stuff. So what is end of file? Hmm? End of file means that file is done. So the usually what it does is slash define eof means end of file minus one. That eof is a constant which stores minus one. That's there is nothing. It was as simple as this. And let's go down. So here is the exception we written it. Maximum length of printf for output for a non means non-numeric value is 4. So that's the maximum output. I mean everything is written here. Let's go somewhere. We have extern int fclose. Fclose macro has this declaration done here. So let's go down. If we see, if we this is a big file. Don't worry, this is a big file. So we have this file is the keyword. File is the data type where we have fopen and fopen is having this declaration. and reopen has this declaration, and we have all these declarations being done here. And I'm searching for the printf. Yes, here it is. So this is the printf. So this is a constant character, because printf usually having this this is the what we call uh this not the wrapper, but this is a declaration of printf. There might be somewhere where we are actually seeing what actually happens inside it. So I'm very unsure if we can see that, but we are just declaring it. Uh, let's see if we can find out luck over that, or we might look into for now, because this is gonna take some time for us to search this. For now, what I will do is I will search for printf function in C. Uh, so let's go over printf function in C, and I will search for our wiki. So what actually printf does is, this is the constant. This is what you see there, and this is what the history of printf comes in, and these are the different types of printf, different versions. So this is mostly for files. This is for strings, and I mean, as simple as that. These are written very logically, making sense for us. So this is somewhere you can look at to understand the functions. This is the way you can look at to understand the functions. And to come out of this, I just do this. And there is a tool called grep, which actually searches through the file and find if the string is there, the name is there. So I'm gonna find stdio.h and all these instances. So it actually shows that these are the instances that came up with stdio, oh, sorry, printf. So this is one way actually we can look at. This is a big file. Don't worry. We need not look into this, since we are just gonna use this statement. But this is for the reference that we are gonna need to know aware that stdio.h has these declarations, and let's see what other declarations it had. What other declarations it had? Let's see that. Along with printf scanf, it had fopen or fclose. These are file open, file close, and f printf or comma s printf, as you see, comma uh, sterr, or sorry, standard error over functions. We have this function derivatives here along with this. And there are some macros which we have in this stdio, which are end of file, which we looked into it. Null means it was not having anything, and some macros used to make sure that we define standard in input, standard output, standard error, and these are used in more or less core core level understanding, core level coding over this. And we have some data types here. A moment. We have some data types here. So the data types. Sorry. Uh, Wait a moment. So some data types in here is sorry for the my apologies for this. Some data types which we use is file and size underscore t, which are data types which are defined inside this. One is file, one is size underscore. We'll learn about them much deeper in the other sense, but now let's uh, learn up till here. So this is somewhere we I mean so like this doesn't wanna I doesn't wanna take it like I teach and something and you learn, but this is something where I will give you an idea of how to get deep into this, and then you can learn on your own, or you can use my ideology on how to move forward. Okay, so that's pretty much I had for this video. So hope you like it, and please subscribe. Thank you.